Good evening, good day, good everything to everybody at 10:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1/31/2020. The intro this time around, every day is almost different, isn't it? Is the third meeting is coming up for Egypt, and that's going to be anywhere from the 3rd through the 10th, somewhere in that range. But it's coming pretty quick. Wish them luck. 3 times could be the charm. Now, we'll get more Apollo in just a minute. Market cap, 257 billion. Daily volume at 28 billion. Bitcoin. Oh, before I go there, let me just show you this. For the recap, for the beginning of January, you can see 192 billion. And then coming up as we go through the 9th, the 12th, the 15th, the 17th, the 21st, keep going up. That is pretty good to see there. You've got basically 60,000, no, 70,000 added to the market cap, or 70 billion added to the market cap. I gotta get some more coffee. Anyway, you got the amount of money that's coming into the market is steadily growing. And when you look at the progression, there's articles out there about how Bitcoin is doing better than a Dow. It a lot of times does. The cryptocurrency market is not dependent on economies and recessions and things like that. No. Or viruses. The virus situation with the corona. No. The worries on that. It's a worrisome thing, no doubt about that. But 94.35 for Bitcoin. Look at the last 30 days. Look at that graph right there. Okay, look at the last 30 days. Wing, wing, wing. Okay, and when you look at XRP, its progression. Now, of course, you want the prices to go up like 2017, but that's not going to happen yet. Is it great to see that the last 30 days in the beginning of 2020 is doing this? Yes, it is. But then your investments, as you go through the year, are going to be nice to see them cook. You've got, this one here. Everything is fine. Nothing to see here. Ooh, yeah, really. Definitely not funny. No. Now, with the Treasure situation, if you've heard about this, the Treasure wallet was cracked. But guess what? For this to happen, you got to brag to your friends how much Bitcoin you have, and then when they get your treasure and they steal it from you, then they have to have a special machine to get it into it and get the chip and lock and load on it. And they have to have the right equipment. Yeah, they can pull out the seeds, but it takes an expert, number one. It takes the right equipment, number two. It takes a lot. So just don't advertise what you've got to the people. Go with other ones, in my opinion. Treasure isn't bad, but it's not the best. Like the Nano S and BitFi are the best. Visa, MasterCard could become next members of the 1 trillion club. The revenues of Visa and MasterCard have been significantly growing over the last 5 fiscal years. Now the companies have all the chances to hit 1 trillion in the market capitalization. Well, guess what? They could, but their dominance is not going to be forever. You know why? Because cryptocurrency cards that aren't based on the Visa and MasterCard network, right, that are what Apollo has coming, and I'll show you that in just a second. These are things that are going to change the whole landscape, and basically Apollo is going to change the whole landscape. When you look at the next month coming up, starting when most of you watch this video, it'll be February 1st, and when February 1st is here, you're talking 6 days more until the new website. and which is going to describe the 9 new products. Then they have the social ecosystem that they're going to be putting out there. And personally, that one there is going to be the behemoth besides their 9 products. Changing the landscape. And what they're doing in Africa and Lesotho, we'll see in a minute. So as you can see, the BitFi outperforms the Dow. The South Korea crypto wallet BitBerry calls it quits. Damn. Says the market's no good for him. Not good. Not My Bank reports $5.3 billion in net loss for 2019. Not My Bank, as it counts its cost of restructuring. Not My Bank. Hate that bank. Anyway, Bitcoin to be one of the 2020's top investments, ex-Goldman Sachs exec says. Why? You know why? Look at what I just showed you. You know, when you see something that the interest is in the asset, there's a, how can I put it, a very low supply of the asset. Yeah, it's going to be a great investment. Now, is it better than gold? I think gold and Bitcoin are great. But do I think Bitcoin's going to exceed gold's, attainment of percentage of value increase over the next 2 years? Yeah, I sure do. Bitcoin economy will hit $8 trillion in the next decade. It could easily do that. When you see that we almost were at $1 trillion in 2017, we were at 800 billion. Yes, that could happen. No doubt about that. Especially if Bitcoin goes zooming up to 100,000, 200, and keeps going. This is the Apollo wallet and network work going on GitHub, which has produced sharding and the updater, which prevents forks and 51% attacks. Cooking out the DEX 2 and more. The DEX new edition, beta is in the wallet. I'll say that one more time. Beta is in the wallet. Okay, so you have the beta version and the all-in-one wallet. Download it off the website. Check it out. And it's getting better with a new issue of the wallet update. So when this new wallet update comes out, your all-in-one wallet, which has your private messaging, data storage, marketplace to shop and get your and spend your Apollos, a DEX, voting, alias creation, forging for free coins, better than mining, much better than mining, very much less costly. But mining isn't bad when you get Bitcoin doing what it's doing. Okay, so you have this going on with GitHub. Great to see. Now the Apollo website, like I said, is changing shortly. I mentioned to you about the social ecosystem. I've got to read you one part of this piece. This is a long statement from Steve, and I do have a breakdown down below in the description. You can read the whole thing. But what's coming up is Phase 1 is set to be completed this quarter. This quarter, we're going into the second month of this quarter. The phase currently includes the functionality of many mainstream platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Coinbase, Binance, and PayPal. The ecosystem will be expanded from this to include many mainstream services, all built around a central platform. Think about that. The one place, the one login. Your one login goes across the whole sphere of the ecosystem. Poof! Every one of them. What we have developed in an ecosystem of products not only replaces the functionality of a number of the world's most used platforms, but making them much better, all with Apollo at the center. Yeah! When you talk about the changing of the landscape, okay, you see what's coming out on the new website in 6 more days. You see what they're going to be doing with the social ecosystem, where it's going to take everybody. And that's the best way to put it. Where it's going to take everybody. It's going to be in the palm of your hand. It's going to be access one click, and you're there. The CEX is going to be built into it. So when you have all of this, and you have the easy access, you have your data protected, it's not going to be sold. Yeah, it's not censored. It is something that you're going to have an availability of ease and satisfaction, and have that feeling of security. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, the premise of this ecosystem is one account, one KYC, one wallet, and a world of solutions. That KYC, by the way, too, is not needed on the CEX for normal crypto to crypto exchanging. You have all this coming, and I'll go through this more and more, but read this down below, because every day I'm going to be featuring more and more about the social ecosystem, because what it's going to be doing in the future and where it's going to be and how it's going to be right in your hand, yeah, it's the future. Now, where do I see Apollo going in the near future? Oh, what's that picture right there? Oh, I do think that finally, the all-in-one, which has the fastest network in the world, 1 to 2 seconds, has the most private, but it's a public blockchain with a private option, with the IP masking and the coin shuffling. You have the prevention of forks, okay? No 51% attacks. You've got Apollo Fintech rebranding, which is putting all this to the forefront. And with the 9 new products and so much more, including, here is a example from Victor down here. Victor leads the devs for Apollo and handles a lot of the development and of course the UI, the look of it. And here's where they have the Lite wallets, where you can see here send and receive, and also SMS messaging for, you'll see what I'm showing here in a second. So in Lesotho, the examples they're giving and what they're doing with this Lesotho QR code scanning. Okay, oh, gotta play this promo video from, my God, hold on one second.
Hey now, take a step outside and seize the day now. Set aside your worries, it's okay now. The sun is here to stay. Blue skies.
That's what it is. It is, hey now, blue skies, the security feeling, the safety, knowing that you have a crypto that's going to take care of business and be your security down the road. Catch the wind of a full-featured crypto. That's what Apollo is. Nice picture right there. Very nice picture. Okay, this is Steve's statement. We are taking what is out there and going 100 steps ahead. We have all 4 SMS, QR code, biometric instant transfer cards, simple wallets, and we are coming in hot. This is an SMS send, but we will have messaging systems and gobs of goodies in the works that I would personally be offended to have compared to anything else. These people don't know Africa, and if they do, they are just trying to make easy money. When you get the people with the celebrities and saying they're going to do this and that, Steve explains it perfectly. Without your tie-ins to the government and the central banks and everything else, you're not going to get it done. Sure, you can buy your own property and establish your own city, okay, and have that little piece of the world in your little concentrated little bit, but to have it mass attained, Apollo's doing it. Now, when you look at this one, okay, and you look at it, it has the one login for all. Basically, you're going to have the functionality of Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Coinbase, PayPal, and our Knox CEX. The CEX Knox is coming out on the 15th of this month. I'm saying that because by the time you watch it, it will be February. 1 is scalable for the masses. 2-second speed, 1 to 2 seconds, public and private functions, 0% inflation. That's why it's so good in using it in Africa and beyond. Egypt, okay, safe from 51% attacks, has DDoS attack resistant web wallet. Think about that. CEX, Fintech orientated, has an MOU with Lesotho and much more coming. The other is the rest of the entire space. You can, with the money you make off Apollo, you can buy that. You could buy that. You could buy them both. You could buy a McLaren. You could buy whatever you want to get. This is the future, the possibility. That's the best way to put it. I may be shilling, but guess what? I'm realistic to the point of knowing that with all this that you're putting into the all-in-one that has been, doing what they've been doing for the last 2 years and where they're going in February of 2020. This is going to be huge in February of 2020. It's going to be massive in March 2020. That's only 2 months, folks. 2 months. So if you snooze, you lose. It is truly the ground floor. It truly is a low, low price. 1 million coins is around $600. At Bitmart, Digifinex, those are the two best right now. You do have USDT on HitBTC, and you've got LA Token and Tilly and a few more that are out there. The list is on the website. So check out the website, go to the wallet page, download the wallets, get the wallet first, and then buy your coins. Everything is locked and loaded. You have the best team that is building between the devs and everybody that's kicking butt. Victor with the devs, Steve with the decision making and creation, good mind. George Sebastio, fantastic. This tie-in to Huawei, this great piece for blockchain security is going to be bigger than you can ever imagine. He's so good at public speaking, and he's so good at taking care of business and working with all the guys and girls down below. I'm not going to go through the whole list. The future is so massively bright for Apollo. Hello, Houston. That's all I can say. Wish him luck, like I said, in Egypt. Everybody stay safe, away from the corona. Don't go into public places. Don't let anybody sneeze on you. Seriously. Stay away from malls if you're smart.